the Great Wall of China, a structure so massive, so iconic, that it's often called one of the greatest wonders of the world. But what if I told you this wall wasn't just a defense mechanism? What if its story is filled with secrets, sacrifice, and even failure? Buckle up, because the truth about the Great Wall is not what you've been told. A wall built from blood, sweat, and tears. Let's go back over 2,000 years, before China was the giant empire we know today. The land was divided into warring states, constantly fighting for power. The Qin dynasty emerged victorious, led by Emperor Qin Shi Huang, the same ruthless ruler who built the Terracotta Army. To protect his newly unified China, Qin ordered something unthinkable, a massive wall, stretching across the empire to keep out enemy invasion, especially from the deadly Xiongnu tribes, early Mongols. But here's where things get dark. Millions of workers, yes, millions, were forced into brutal labor. Soldiers, prisoners, and even peasants were dragged from their homes to work on this impossible structure. Many of them never returned home. It's said that so many workers died, their bodies were buried inside the wall itself. That's why some people call it the longest graveyard in the world. Imagine working day and night in the freezing cold or scorching heat, knowing that if you collapsed, you'd just become part of the wall. But did the wall even work? Now, here's the shocking part. After decades of labor, millions of deaths, and thousands of miles of wall, it didn't actually stop invasion. History tells us that Genghis Khan and his Mongol army, one of the most fearsome forces ever, simply went around it. Yep, instead of smashing through, they found weak spots, bribed guards, and even used tunnels. Just like that, the Great Wall had been outsmarted. So, if it didn't work, why do we still talk about it today? A symbol of power that lasted centuries. Even though the wall failed as a military defense, it became something even bigger, a symbol of China's strength, unity, and ambition. Over the next 1,500 years, different dynasties kept building, making it longer, taller, and stronger. By the time the Ming dynasty came around in the 14th century, the wall had transformed into the stone giant we recognize today. It had watchtowers, fortresses, and even early warning systems using smoke signals. And here's a mind-blowing fact. Without the Great Wall, China's famous Silk Road might not have survived. The wall helped protect traders from attacks, allowing trade to flourish. Without it, who knows how history might have changed. But what about that space myth? Okay, let's settle this once and for all. Can you see the Great Wall from space? For years, people have claimed that it's the only man-made structure visible from the moon. But guess what? That's a total myth. Astronauts who have actually been to space, including NASA's Apollo missions, have confirmed that the Great Wall is nearly impossible to see with the naked eye. Why? Because the wall blends in with the surrounding land. It's long, but it's also narrow, making it no easier to spot than a regular highway. So while it's one of the greatest achievements in human history, it's not the space landmark we once thought it was. So what's the wall's legacy today? Fast forward to today. The Great Wall still stands, stretching over 13,000 miles, making it the longest structure ever built by humans. Millions of tourists visit every year, climbing its steep steps, standing on its ancient stones, and imagining the thousands of years of history beneath their feet. It may not have been impenetrable, but it became something even more powerful, a symbol of human determination. So here's the big question. If you were in charge, how would you have designed the Great Wall differently? Let us know in the comments. And if you love uncovering history-changing facts, don't forget to like and subscribe to Factology for more mind-blowing knowledge.